Díomh Cordia agus we're géad fáilte chuig an ceiliúir speisialta seo ó choláiste na hOllscoile Balla Clia. Tá ihe an speisialta roin in ucht I go lúd grúpa léachra ceol na Éireann. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to O'Reilly Hall. My name is PJ Mathews. I'm the director of the UCD Creative Futures Academy, and we have a very special evening ahead of us as we celebrate the outstanding contribution of some of Ireland's most distinguished and beloved folk and traditional musicians. Tonight is one of a series of events to mark 50 years since UCD moved to Belfield campus. A lot has changed over the last 50 years. There's a lot less mud around the place, for one thing, certainly. And I think the old place scrubs up well these days. But this evening we also celebrate the university's many links to the Irish folk music revival of the late 1960s. So many of our former students were key figures in that movement. The National Folklore Collection housed in UCD was a great source of inspiration, and Belfield was an important venue for gigs and concerts at that time. We think particularly of the iconic Planksty gigs in Theatre L in the early 1970s, and I know some people in the house were at those amazing gigs. So tonight we celebrate those connections, and what a lineup we have. Earlier this afternoon, in recognition of their distinguished contribution to arts and culture, UCD conferred honorary doctorates on Mary Bergin, Mary Black, Finbar Furey, Paddy Glackin, Andy Irvine, Tríona Dhomhnaill and Mary O'Hara. Legends all. And I can tell you they all looked terrific in their gowns, and appropriately they wore the colours of Ukraine in those gowns, so that was a really special thing. But before we start, I just want to give a special shout out to Paul Brady. Unfortunately, Paul couldn't be with us today, and I know he was very much looking forward to being here tonight, and he sends his love, and we look forward to celebrating his award on another day. We've all been inspired by the new video of Paul's song, The Island, dedicated to the people of Ukraine, which was released on social media yesterday. I'm sure many of you have seen that amazing video. We send our solidarity tonight to the people of Ukraine and to their heroic musicians keeping up morale in these dark hours. Now it's time to get on with the show. So to kick us off this evening, please welcome a talented group of emerging musicians from UCD, the UCD House Band. Thank you, guys. Fantastic. The future is safe. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honour for us to have Mary O'Hara with us this evening. One of the great pioneers of the Irish harp revival from the late 1950s. Her songs stand out for their vocal purity and emotional investment. She is a celebrated interpreter of the Hour on More tradition, those great songs in Irish. Her work contributed to a huge awakening of interest in the Irish harp, which continues to this day. Mary's international reach was enormous. She was recorded by leading labels such as Decca Records and performed in the world's most prestigious concert venues. And here's something. Almost exactly 65 years ago, on St. Patrick's Day, 1957, Mary appeared on the iconic Ed Sullivan TV show in the United States. And she was in good company. Just 2 months before that, Elvis Presley appeared on the very same show. 2 months before. And that was the famous one where he was shown from the waist up, by the way, just in case you're wondering. As well as her obvious impact on Irish music, Mary was a trailblazer, an important international role model for many women of the folk era who would follow her, including Joan Baez, who greatly admired her work. Mary O'Hara inspired many great harpists, one of whom is with us tonight. I am delighted to welcome on stage the wonderful Mary Kelly.
really honoured to have been invited to play for our distinguished guest, Dr. Mary O'Hara, and all the wonderful other distinguished doctorates this evening. And I warmly congratulate you all and Mary on this wonderful award. It's a real dream for me to be here tonight to perform for Mary O'Hara. And why I say that, believe it or believe it not, at the age of 3, I remember hearing you perform, Mary, on the Late Late Show. And from that moment on, I knew that I wanted to be a harpist. I really wanted to sing with the harp.
By myself, I'd be Lord to cool, where the mountain stands away, and 'tis there I'd let the Sunday go, in the cuckoo's clan above the bay. Agus ach céire ligus ó, land is o'er the quiet land of Erin. My heart is really all alone, and it sends a bitter cry to the land that sings beyond my grave, and the lonely Sundays pass me by. Agus ach céire ligus ó, land is o'er the quiet land of Erin. I would ravel back the twisted years, in the bitter twisted winds, if the God above would let me be, in the quiet place above the wings. Agus ach céire ligus ó, land is o'er the quiet land of Erin, o'er the quiet land of Erin.
The music of the harpers, Sherlock and also the Belfast Harp Festival of 1792 remains close to my heart. And I'm going to play one of the pieces, Captain O'Kane, now by Sherlock O'Carlin.
very much, Mary Kelly. Thank you so much. What a beautiful tribute to Mary Harp. Thank you, Mary. Wonderful tribute to a wonderful, wonderful legend. Great to have you with us, Mary. So, is áron í comasach í agus mór le rá Tríona ní Dhomhnaill. Tríona is one of our beloved singers, drawing from the influence of her beloved Donegal, along with her sister Myrid. Myrid's in the house. So where's Myrid? Hi, Myrid. Tríona is one of the great folk music instrumentalists and a great rhythmic innovator. Her keyboard accompaniment added a crucial dimension to the bothy band sound. we love her. We love her. Okay, we will give over now and give way to Tríona. Okay.
Song that I got heard from my Aunt Nellie many moons ago, and the Díobh a hui roin boilem shaw a shawl, and it's called "It's Not in the Morning I Will Sing My Song."
It's not in the morning I will sing my song, but late in the evening when I think long, when my eyes grows dim and my heart beats light. Girl
Fantastic. Tríona, everyone. Fabulous. And the incomparable Donal Lunny. We are now calling onto the stage two more of our wonderful honorees from this afternoon. Mary Bergin is joining us, and Paddy Glackin. Mary Bergin is, of course, a world-leading exponent of the tin whistle, known for her adventurous and technically accomplished style. When her solo album Fado Gascon was released in 1979, it totally broke the mould and reinvigorated tin whistle players everywhere, myself included. We're also incredibly lucky to have with us Paddy Glackin, one of our great virtuoso fiddle players with roots also in the Donegal tradition. Founding member of the Bothy Band, Paddy's played with all the greats. And is not just an outstanding fiddle player, but he's one of the leading experts on Irish traditional music on planet Earth. So it's wonderful to have them with us. They're getting themselves worked out here. Ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful honorees, Mary Bergin, Paddy Glackin, Tríona Golden, accompanied by Dhomhnaill.
Anyway, we're going to start off with two jigs. The first one is called Apples Elementary, and the second one is called The Top of the Road. So.
All right. 4 and 3, 4 and 2.
Greg's Pipes and a tune called Anderson's. So thank you very much indeed. Yeah.
43.
Yeah.
Bergin, Paddy Glackin. Folks, we're going to take a 5-minute break.
My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she stepped away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moves through the fair. And fondly I watch her move here and move there. Then she went her way homeward with one star awake, as the swan in the evening moves over the lake. I dreamed last night that my young love came in. So softly she came that her feet made no din. Then she came more close by me,
50 years, Andy Irvine has been a leading innovator in Irish music. We love him for his willingness to relentlessly expand the boundaries of musical technique and form. He's also a compelling storyteller through the medium of song. Andy's approach to folk music is outward-looking and inclusive, always seeking to connect with the music of other European cultures. His ability to combine tradition, musical innovation, and social conscience marks him out as an outstanding Irish folk musician. Tonight, he is joined by one of his great musical collaborators, the great Donal Lunny. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Andy Irvine and Donal Lunny.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's good. Thank you very much, everybody. That sounds good. Yeah. Well, it's a wonderful pleasure to be here. And we're going to start off with a song which is from the very beginning of my career, really. In 1962, I discovered a pub called O'Donoghue's, 15 Marion Road, Dublin 2, telephone 62807. And I didn't leave it until I was sure that I had fulfilled my apprenticeship. This is a song that I wrote about those days. It's called O'Donoghue's. Yep. It was August 1962 when I first set foot in O'Donoghue's. A world of music, friends and booze opened up before me. I never could have guessed as I walked through the door just what the future had in store. A crossroads for my life I saw lying there before me. Well, I was an actor, I played straight, I played in the Gaiety, played at the gate. My 1928 was drawing on before me. My mother in 1928 did the night-a-lee-up-and-doo, night-a-lee-dum-ba-dum-doo, night-a-lee-dee-dum-dum. It was August 1962 when I first set foot in O'Donoghue's. A world of music, friends and booze hastening towards me. I never could have guessed as I walked through the door just what the future had in store. The blueprint for my life I saw lying there before me. Well, I was an actor, I played straight, I played in the Gaiety, played at the gate. My mother in 1928 had trod those boards before me. I was getting tired of the company, an actor's life did not suit me. I said goodbye, you'll never see me back here in Neary's. Johnny Moynihan in his fusty coat was the first to play there in Marion Row. He brought the bouzouki to Ireland, you know. Way storm along, John. Paddy and Maureen O'Donoghue, Kieran Burke, Luke Cranny, Rutherford, and me and you in the early 1960s. Well, Paddy and Maureen, very, very sound, but they liked to camp on the moral high ground. You had long hair, you were outward bound. Go down, you blood-red roses. Ronnie Drew in his fine suit of blue and a voice like gravel that would cut you in two. We thought he was Dublin through and through, but he blew in from Dunleary. Joe Ryan and John Kelly in the front bar, their fiddles up from the County Clare. Joe Heaney sings in the cold night air, in the laneway after closing. Our sea shanties in perfect tune, and Seamus Ennis in the afternoon. It was all over much too soon. Days of wine and roses. Well, Banjo Barney calling a tune. Mary Jordan's who is on the spoons. Up the Swanee and down the Broom. Barney's rising to it. They carry him bodily out to the jacks. He empties his bladder and they carry him back. He swallows his pint and he's right back on track. How the fuck does he do it? Any afternoon you might find there Luke Kelly in his banjo and his red hair. Oh, what times, what an atmosphere. What more could a work privilege for? When I can play a Dave Smith never short of a witty phrase. Sonny Brogan loved the way he plays. Ted McKenna gone, that's the day. Italian mandolinos. At closing time we didn't go far, just down the road to the Pike Coffee Bar. The usual suspects, there you are. Have yous no homes to go to? Oh, putting up a note on the message board. Sweeney's men have a gig, oh Lord. We have to meet at 12 o'clock for the journey down to Galway. But the Sweeney van broke down at the door, and we didn't get started till 4:15 to the merry tune of the dole and snore. Haul away me Rosie. It all came to an end in 68. The rest of the world was lying in wait when I started out for a new landscape. Set sail for the Pyrenean Mountains from the old North Wall. Sailed away and all me friends were there on the quay. Won't be back for many's a day, but it was bloody great while it lasted. It was August 1962 when I first set foot in O'Donoghue's. A world of music, friends and booze hastening towards me. I never could have guessed that I walked to the door just what the music's in store. A Cupid from my life I saw lying there before me. Thank you very much. Well, I remembered most of it anyway. But, well, this is a song I learned from two great singers from County Antrim, Len Graham and Joe Holmes. And
check the mandola. Yeah. Yeah.
My mother came from County Antrim, so I always felt I had a connection to these songs. And this is a song where the boy thinks he's found the girl of his dreams, but she has actually found the boy of her financial dreams. Okay?
Yep.
Of pleasure, give ear unto these lines I write. I own I am a rover In rambling I take great delight. I cast my mind on a handsome girl, and oftentimes she does me slight. My mind is never easy, except when my true love is in my sight. Down by yon flowery gardens, where me and my true love do meet, I took her in my arms, and unto her gave it sweet. She bade me take love easy, just as the leaves fall from the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with my own true love I did not agree. The second time I met my love, I thought that her heart was surely mine. But as the season changes, my darling girl has changed her mind. Gold is the root of evil, although it bears a glistening hue. Causes many's the lad and the lass to part, though their hearts like mine the air so true. I wish I was in Belfast town, and my true love along with me, and money in my pocket to keep us in good company. Liquor to be plenty, a flowing glass on every side. Hard fortune would ne'er daunt me, for I am young and the world is wide. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Finbar Furey is a virtuoso instrumentalist on pipes, whistle, and banjo. He is a captivating vocalist and one of the most popularly acclaimed musicians to emerge from the Irish folk music revival. Inspired by his dad, Ted Furey, he's deeply immersed in the musical traditions of the travelling community. His role in popularising Irish folk music, bringing it to new audiences in Ireland and overseas, is unrivalled. Wherever and whenever Irish people gather to celebrate and sing, you can be sure that the music made famous by Finbar will be heard. Accompanied by his special guest, Paul O'Driscoll, it is my absolute great pleasure to welcome on stage Dr. Finbar Furey.
Thank you very much. It's a good job they got us out of that bar, I can tell you. Now, I didn't know what to do. I've just 2 songs to do, but I'd like to dedicate both of them to the Furey family. My brothers are on tour at the moment. They're in Holland, Eddie and George. And my family are here tonight. My wife, Sheila, especially a big hand. She's been a pillar of my life. That's the truth. You know, we've travelled, we've done everything. Myself and herself, we've been married for 54 years now. We have the wonderful Mary O'Hara here. Give Mary a big hand. I love her singing, she's a great singer. I lived in Waterford. We moved to Waterford in 1976. I left Ireland in 1967. I met Joe Heaney, Lord Mason Joe. Joe used to stay in our house. She's a great piano singer. And when I was playing laments on the pipes, Joe used to tell me the story of Anna Coon. And tell me the story of all the laments I would play, the Coolin and, you know, these wonderful laments on the pipes. And he gave me what I feel, and I think, because I knew the story of these wonderful songs he would sing. And he always talked with his teeth closed like that, you know. Now, come here a minute, I'll tell you something now. And he stayed in our house, which was a wonderful thing, you know. I didn't really appreciate him as a child, you know. But he used to love singing with the drones at the pipes. I'd put the drones on because they held the key, you know. And they would sing Anna Coon or Rev Twig and Garrick. It was amazing, the story of it. And I grew up sort of on 2 sides of music. My father, you know, wanted me to be a piper, which I became. And my mother wanted me to be a banjo player, which I have tonight. So I thought we'd choose the woman's night tonight, you know. And she had this amazing style of playing the banjo, which 2 fingers on her thumb, she go, I'll show you in a minute now. When we lived in Waterford, I used to hang around, in Dunmore East, I used to hang around with the fishermen all the time. And I'd hear stories from them. They would absolutely blind you, you know, with stories, especially late at night. And I heard one story about a fellow called Michael Power. He was 17 years old, and he was on the fishing trawlers. He'd no place else to go, that's where he slept. Anyway, the boat got into trouble one night and collapsed, and he was drowned. And his body was washed up in Wexford Harbour. And he'd written a note and put it in his pocket. And it said, I'm a stranger to your pity, and my name is Michael Parr. I leave behind this note I write for my girl in sweet Dunmore. Oh, the high winds on the ocean, love, beneath these crazy skies. Cold fear stares back at me from my shipmate's eyes. And there's nothing quite as eerie when old Neptune blows the blues. He can scare you all the way, love, right down to your shoes. I can hear him loud like a locomotive, train on a broken track. Salty heroes, we bless ourselves, but we don't look back. And memories of you are chasing out my mind. Dreams of tomorrow, love now, I must leave behind. Oh, SOS to the girl I love. Don't spend your life alone. Don't wait up for me tonight. I'm not coming home. This hurricane, this situation went, how it rocks this heart of mine. And the skipper's praying for all our lives, for those we leave behind. Oh, SOS to the girl I love. Don't spend your life alone. Don't wait up for me, love, tonight. I'm not coming home. Chasing out my mind. Dreams of tomorrow, love, I must leave behind. Oh, SOS to the girl I love. Don't spend your life alone. Don't wait up for me, love, tonight. I'm not coming home. Don't wait up for me tonight. I'm not coming. Over it. As I went walking one morning in May, to view yonder valleys and mountains so fair. I was thinking of those flowers all falling to decay, that bloom around you, bunny, bunny, sleep and pray. And often in the morning with my dog and my gun, I like to go roving, a giant far fun. But these days they are all over. Now I'm far away. So farewell unto you, Bonnie, Bonnie, sleep and embrace. And often in the evening, when the sun was in the west, I like to walk hand in hand with the one I love best, but the hopes of youth have ended, and now I'm far away. So farewell unto you, Bonnie, Bonnie, sleep and it's not far the want of a playmate at home that causes sons and daughters of sorrow far to roam. But the rents were getting higher, and we could no longer stay. So farewell unto you, Bonnie, Bonnie, sleep and embrace. But the rents were getting higher, and we could no longer stay. So farewell unto you, Bonnie, Bonnie, sleep and embrace. For Sheila. You're a Margaret. I'd like to thank Barbara for her wonderful speech today about me. I thought she'd never stop. She missed a bit, though, a little bit here and there. I love telling stories, you know. On stage, I think it's important to be a part of where I are. There's a couple of lads at home walking to the Dole office one morning. I've been there, I know that story. And one says to the other, Mick, he said, if you won the lotto, what would you do with all that money? He says, Charles, he said, I'd give you half, Paddy, I'll give you half because you're my best friend. And he said, if you won 2 houses in a raffle, what would you do with the 2 houses? He said, I give you one. He said, I give you one because you're my best pal. He says, and what have you had 2 bicycles? He says, feck off now, you know very well I've got 2 bicycles. Anyway, I'm going to leave us with this. I haven't played banjo for a while now. It's been, fingers are blistered because I'm trying to get myself ready for tonight. And this song I wrote, it's about the famine. And I spent a lot of time in Galway and Clare when I was a very small kid. I actually walked the famine pathway, you know, in my bare feet. My father told me to take my shoes off. I think it was to save the leather from the salt water, but anyway. But thank you very much for the wonderful day. Barbara, thank you very much. And everybody here in the college who made us so welcome today. And it was a wonderful day. It's just, my father and mother would love it. My brothers have gone to her. They would love it too. Thank you. Well done. Big, big, huge hand for everybody that was on here tonight. Donal and Andy. Mary Bergin looks great. Thousands fled on famine ships with great farewell. Jew in Ireland we'd see no more, as our flesh fell from our bones, where the pain rose on high to feed the darkened skies, to bear witness to heaven's eyes. the banshee cried to her fill, where the pain rose on high to feed the darkened sky, to bear witness to heaven's eyes. Cold genocide. Why not? Let's go for it. First I saw the love light in your eye, I thought the world had not but joy for me, and even though we drifted far apart, I never dreamed but what I dream of you. For Sheila, I love you as I've never loved you before. Since first I saw you on the village green, come to me in my dreams of love raw. I love you as I loved you when you were sweet, when you were sweet. 16. Sing it with me. I love you, come on, as I've never loved before. Since first I saw you on the village green, come to me in my dreams of love raw. Come on, I'm nearly home. I love you as I love
Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Dr. Finbar Furey, Paul O'Driscoll. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a fantastic evening here to have everybody here in Belfield and to have live gigs again. Thank you so much for your support and for coming out this evening. Safe home, everybody, and we'll see you at the next Live at Belfield. Thank you very much.